What's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be sort of a benchmark video for the Alpine sedan. So I mentioned this briefly in the update video. The M3 Sedan is going to be a track build, so it's going to focus on suspension, weight, and handling. And a big component of that is weight. So today I'm going down to Lee's Iron and Metal, and we're going to do basically a just raw curb weight of the car, what it weighs in at now. So we're going to do a little bit of a walk around, and I'm going to go through the details of the car, sort of what the starting platform for this car is. So basically I've set the car back to what the weight was when I bought it. Alright, completely stock motor. I had an intake and the ECS tuning strut bar off. I pulled them off both for this case. Interior's bone stock. Even got the M3 mats. This one didn't have one. Stock wheel. Automatic. All 9 yards. I do have the fog lights back. If you watch my Not a Crispy vlog, you'll know that I hit a tire and the fog lights fell out, and so did the bumper trim, license plate, and the center grille for the front bumper. So I have the center grille right there and the license plate, spare tire, stock jack, full toolkit. The car came with the lightweight wing, the replica wing, so I'm keeping that on there. Everything that is not in the car when I bought it is completely out. Even the glove box, just got papers that came with it, license, registration, that sort of thing. So there is not a single thing on it that didn't come with it. Coolant's topped off, oil's topped off, haven't touched the windshield wiper fluid. So basically we just got to go run down to the gas station, fill up the tank, and then that'll be it. That'll be our dry test weight. And we'll see how the weight changes as the build progresses. Braces and bars like the ECS tuning bar and the strut bar will add weight. Things like the manual transmission conversion, lighter alloy wheels, cold air intake, short ram intake, whatever you want to call it, that'll reduce a little bit of weight. Same thing, taking that spare tire out, taking the carpeting out, all that good stuff will reduce the weight. My goal for this car is to get it under 3,000 pounds. If I can get it under 3,000 pounds, I'll be happy with that. So like I said, with the front bumper, I took the fog light delete panels out. The center grille that was in there is now in the trunk, and the license plate is in the trunk as well. So we're basically back to the exact weight that I bought the car. All filled up. Oil is topped off, fuel is topped off, coolant's topped off. So basically this thing right now is at the exact weight it was when I bought it. So this is the stock weight, the factory weight. And their scales are accurate, said within a pound or 2 pounds or something. So they're pretty accurate. And I'm only going to be using their scales to do the test weight. All of my test weight, I'm going to use just their scales so we can see as it improves. So it's not going to be like a factor of the like 2 different scales being off. It's going to be the exact same scale. So 3,370 pounds. You fat piece of shit. On a real note though, let me explain why this car is a little bit heavier than just a base M3 would be. So this is not just a base model. This actually has a couple options on it that do add some weight. So the first one being is heated seats. It has heated seats. They're manual seats, but they're heated, so that's weight there. Second is the automatic transmission. The automatic transmission in these cars are significantly heavier than the manual ones. I know when I manual swapped that car right there, the convertible, it felt a good bit lighter. And comparing the two transmissions side by side, the automatic is massive. It's huge compared to the manual one. I can lift manual transmission by myself with relative ease. There's a Getrag one, but you can see compared to the cylinder head and the rest of the motor, it's pretty small. I got rid of the automatic transmission for that car, but when I had it, it took 2 people to lift it. It's a lot heavier. Same thing with the torque converter. They're significantly heavier than just a lightweight flywheel clutch setup. I'm not sure the comparison. It feels like the dual mass flywheel from that 325 is also lighter than the torque converter, but it does add a lot of weight. And this being an automatic, it adds that weight to it. So I think when I manual swap it, it's going to change the weight significantly. So Along with the manual swap, one of the things I'm going to do is do a base weight comparison with the car at the time with the automatic in, and when it's done, when it's manual, take it back to Lee's, get it curb weighted again, and see how much just the manual swap is alone. So that'll give you like basically an exact idea of how much heavier the automatic ones are than the manual, because it's the exact same car, right? So that's it. That's the starting weight. 3,370 pounds is what I got to work with. I'm going to try and knock that down to under 3,000 pounds. That's my end goal with a full tank of gas. So somewhere around 2,950 is where I'll be happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep it fresh, and I'll see you guys later.